Hello, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation channel. Today is the 15th. It is Thursday. Yes, indeed. I'd like to do a brief talk and then we'll get into a practice. Do about 25 minutes during the week and then a little bit longer on the weekend. Try to do more toward 50 to an hour. And we practice here a technique of working with the different bodies or the different dimensions of our being. We have a physical body, an emotional body, a mental body. We also have sort of a relational dimension too as well, a relational body, kind of like understanding, becoming more able to understand ourselves and each other or the environment. It's a good use of discernment. Very helpful in today's world to know what is ours and what is someone else's. Sometimes there are people that have extra sensitivity due to their way that they're wired, and it's not always clear if something that you're feeling is yours or someone else's or the environment. You know, you can walk into a room that there had been an argument in, and some people can feel that strongly. You know, they just kind of come into the room and then there's a sensation or a sensitivity to that experience. So you can become aware of, hey, there's something that happened in this room, you know, and it's common enough where I think that there's a lot of reality to that. I personally experience the feeling of, like, if I go into the grocery store near where I live, and sometimes the energy there is kind of not, it's uncomfortable. Let's just put it that way. So it's learning to differentiate if I'm feeling uncomfortable or the environment is feeling uncomfortable. It's very useful in life, helps you navigate experiences. It's something that I wish I learned a lot more years ago, and I think it would have helped me. So that's what I try to do here, is sort of teach and fill things out for people that are like me, who have they're a little bit of a spiritual explorer, who have done a lot of things, and they've seen a lot on the internet, they've read a lot of books, they, had their power of now phase, and they've had their, crystals, and they've had their, all the different sort of spiritual explorers are similar, I think, to this approach here that I'm trying to offer. And before I begin, I'd like to talk a little bit more about emotions, because I often say when we enter into the heart portion of the meditation that we come in contact with cardinal emotions: anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And those five are like compass directions. That's why I call them cardinal, because when you have an emotion like anger, it can provide you a direction. So it's easier, and I think simpler, to refer to those emotions as cardinal, because they help direct our life. If a boundary's been violated, you feel anger, so you know that that's a direction that your life needs to change. If we're sad, it's usually because there are things that are beyond our control, and so that's a direction also. This is something to recognize. I am sad. It's something that I can't control. Like, for example, I had been sad recently that there are people that find love when they don't know what love is, and then they experience people being, when they're loving to them, as trying to control them or manipulate them. And I found that very sad that that was true. Um, you might have already known that, but that was something that occurred to me not that long ago. So it's something that when you process those kinds of emotions, they provide your life direction. So I could probably talk more about that, and maybe I will, but I think today we'll begin with a practice now, starting with the eyes closed. We'll do the Donna Eden technique, where you take your hands and you put them together like this, bring them close to your chest, and breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. You can feel all kinds of sensations when you do this. I tend to heat up with my body temperature. Good, and we'll do 3 more. Great. And then making sure to flick away from your body, away from your energy field. Good. And then settling back in, allowing your breath to return to your usual way of breathing. Begin to tune into your body and the earth underneath you. Beginning the process of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling the sensations and the tension of your body. In the out-breath, like a softening, melting, downward movement through your body, flowing into the earth. Feeling your body on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath, a downward, like honey-like melting of tension through your body and flowing from the head to your toe into the earth. You can do feeling and softening at any point during your day. If you work on the computer like I do, it's good to come back to feeling your body and melting tension down through your body into the earth. Feeling your body and softening is one of the most loving, tender things you can do for yourself. Because our bodies crave to be felt and for our stress to melt. Very good. And then bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart space. On the in-breath, feeling in and around your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. And coming in contact with your emotions, noticing what emotions are present for you right now. And just allowing yourself to feel a little bit. Could be any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just allowing yourself to feel without making your emotions wrong or bad. And then bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and on the out-breath, softening tension in and around your head, your third eye, your forehead, your eyes, and inside your jaw, around your jaw and tongue. Just feeling and softening in and around your head. And coming in contact with your thoughts, noticing them and the busyness of your mind, the calmness of your mind or the busyness. Just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts by increasing the magnetism of your own feeling. Finding yourself lost in a thought, that's okay. Just come back to feeling your physicality of your head. Very good. And then we'll spend a little time with the eyes open. And on the in-breath, feeling around you with soft eyes, feeling around you in the environment on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, a downward movement through your inside of you, through the interiority of you, into the earth. Right. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intention for the day. May this work that we do ripple out into our own life and out into the community. Amen. Wonderful. Thank you for spending time with me. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.